Hello everyone, I'm Joanne. Welcome to my craft room. So I was doing some work for the July, like Christmas in July, and with some new product from Spellbinders, and I was looking for one, I can't show you, but I was looking for one thing a color, and I was like, oh, I don't have that color, but yes I did. And I want to show you how I did this. I made a video about this about a year or so ago, and but you know, sometimes you don't go all the way back and look, but I thought this was a good time to do it. There's a lot of sales all the time going on here, there, and everywhere, and then, you know, free shipping over 100 or this, that, or the other thing. But I encourage you to stock up on your foil because the holidays are coming up. If you love to glimmer, or if you're even thinking about getting into it, now's a good time to purchase your machine. And, you know, there is a little bit of a learning curve. I still get things, you know, they come out and I'm like, oh no. And, you know, so it happens. But, you know, learn your machine with your Spellbinders Glimmer machine. And, you know, you can make some really beautiful cards over the holidays. I know they come out with some beautiful things. Anyway, so what I want to do I was making this card and I thought, oh, I needed that paper. And sometimes I don't have like a shiny paper, like a mirror cardstock in green or red or anything like that, but you can make it if you have the hot foil machine. Now, you know, sometimes if the dies are really intricate, some of the white paper might show through, but for the most part, it comes out pretty good. Especially if you need a background real quick and you don't have it, and you know you don't have the red or the green. Now I like to use a quick trim, I always do, and I'm just going to take this foil right here. Let me find the end of it. Here we go. And I'm going to take this off, and it has like these little feet right here that hold the paper or the foil in this case down, but you can move it and wiggle it underneath, which is really nice. Now, you know, of course, you could just put it on your trimmer, trim it up, whatever. I really like this product. I have to say that. I do use it when I trim my paper. Okay, so here is a piece of Hammermill cardstock. I get this on Amazon, and it's 5.5 by 4 1/4, just, you know, regular quarter size of a, you know, 8.5 by 11 sheet. The quick trim comes with 2 blades, paper and foil. They say they're the same blade, but it's just that they want you to cut paper with this one because it dulls quicker, and then foil with this one. I have yet to use this, so because I use my trimmer and then the guillotine thing, you know, that cuts it. So I've just been using the foil. So to me, I actually have an extra blade. So let's do this. So I just take this, and I've got this on there really nice. I put it in the little groove and I slice, and then I pull it back, and you get a really nice edge, and it really helps with your foil, you know, to save it. We're going to do 2 pieces. So here's my green. I'll put that aside, and while this is heating up, so I have my power light on, and I need my platform ready light on, and then we'll hit a timer and put some plates over it. I'll take you through the entire process. Okay, we'll do this. Look at that pretty red. And see, you know, a lot of times these Christmas colors, they sell out. And so it might be, you know, if you're placing an order, you might think of now like, okay, let me just go ahead and put the red paper on there this time, or the red foil on there this time. And you know, next time, if you know, when you order again, then I'll get the green. Or there, you know, there's a holiday pack actually. I like to extend this a little bit longer. You see what I'm doing here? I'm extending it so that then I can get my finger on it and move it. And if I need to move it down, and then I'll cut it at this one. See? So easy peasy. Let that drop in the groove. The blade has to drop in the groove, and then pull it back. That really comes out nice. So we're still heating up here, but yes, this is now the time to go ahead, get your gold foil, get your red, your green, whatever I find, I'll link below this video. And you know, maybe scrapbook.com has a coupon for the week. which they normally do, or you know, something, and then all the free items that you get with that. So if you're placing an order, you might just think about adding some foil to it. You don't have to get a whole lot of it, you know, just like even if you do one roll at a time. And then if you are a member of the Glimmer, oh, this is on. If you are a member of the Glimmer Club, the Glimmer of the Month Club, you get a roll of foil every month. So that's really nice. You know, you get the plate and then you get a roll of foil. Okay, so this, and I'll link that below for you too, just in case you want to check that out, and you can cancel it anytime. I just thought that that just popped into my head. That might not be a bad idea through the holidays, you know. So you can, you know, just get through the holidays if you want to, and do the Glimmer of the Month. But they have all kinds of clubs, you know. So I do the stitch die of the month. They have better press. They have wax seal, large die, small die, stencils, stamp sets. You could just check it out. I'll link it below. You guys check it out. Okay, so this is the Pink Fresh Studio solid hot foil plate, but this is extremely difficult now to get. It's always on back order. I don't know if they just stopped making it or what. So I always link below the Spellbinders rectangle one, and it's the same thing. A solid, a solid plate. Now, excuse me. You want to get, this is the top of the plate, so that's the pretty side. Okay, so the pretty side of the plate to the pretty side of the foil, just like that. And then place your paper, just like that. Then, I always forget to bring them over. 2 shims. There's the thin shim and the spacer pad. Place them together or one at a time, whatever you are happy with. I'm going to push that timer button. And just place them like that, because the thin shim has a little bit of a heat protectant in it. Place it over there. We've already got the timer button blinking. When this stops, then we'll run it through the Platinum 6. And there's many other machines, look on the website, that this is compatible with. Doesn't mean that you have to go, you know, and purchase an entire die cutting system, okay, just to get this. So there's many machines. You might already have one. The one, you know, whichever one that you have might already be compatible. Let's go that way with it. And so just check that out, and you know, you could see what's going on there. Okay, so I'll be back in just a second. When this stops blinking, I'll be right back, and then we'll put it through. Okay, so here we go. This takes about a minute, you know, and this is my first time through, so it might have took just a little bit longer, but I'm going to undock. Now, I'm on a solid hot foil plate and a solid piece of paper, so I want really good contact, and I want really good like transfer of the foil into the paper. So to do that, because it's solid, I'm going to let it click. I'm going to come back. I'm going to roll it through a few times because it doesn't matter, it's solid. Just to make sure that I get every single bit transferred. Okay. Now, whenever I do a solid hot foil plate, that's exactly what I usually do. I run it back and forth, even if I have a, I'm getting this off of this plate, even if I have, you know, cutting dies. Okay, here we go. Ready? Look at this. Candy apple, right? Look at that. You just made a piece of, like foiled paper. Now, it could be a little bit more here in the middle. Do you see that? Now, that's probably my machine. But if I was to die cut, like little poinsettias or something out of this, I think we'll be fine. But maybe I should have used a shim, okay? So, let's do this again. Let's go ahead and plug this in. And there's that. And it's the pretty side of the foil to the pretty side of the plate. We'll put our paper. This isn't going to take a second to heat up now. We'll put our paper right there. And then I'll put my shims. Thin shim spacer pad. Here we go. When I'm all lit up, I'll be right back. Okay, it's all lit up. Let's pull this out. Put it right here. And now for this time, I'm going to use a shim. This is F in the with the Platinum 6. You could use a piece of copy paper, you could use a piece of cardstock. I just want to add a little bit more pressure. Also, these little shims, Spellbinders does sell them. I think it's 2 for $2.50 or $2 and some odd. It's less than $3 for 2 of them. So, and you can go ahead and buy more shims. And I'm going to go through this just like I did the last time. And let's just see if we get a better transfer with a little bit more pressure, because it is, you know, solid piece of white hammermill cardstock. So there's that. Let's see how we do. Well, that's pretty. I think that's what it needed, just that little bit. I don't want to mess it up with my fingernail. Wow. Okay, so I'm going to say that's what this needed, just a little bit more pressure. Look at how pretty that is. That really came out good. This is one of the best ones I've ever done. And you have no waste foil. Okay, you have nothing that you've wasted, nothing. So, I've been having a lot of fun. Let me undock this, or unplug it. Undock, unplug, just get it out of the way. And I have been having fun with this set from last year. This is the Christmas wreath set. I know many of you have it, but I just wanted to show you how things might cut a little bit. And I have a little bow here. So I'm going to put that in the good part of the paper that we made, right? So we're just going to put that there. Well, you don't know it yet. They haven't launched, but I have been playing with this set a lot. So, oh my goodness. I have a little center that's gold here from a card that I just actually made today. And that's how I got this idea. So this little part here of the bow is the center, like the knot. So in the card that I made it red. I made a gold bow with red. This time, let's go ahead and make a bow. Okay, let's turn that around, just like that, with a gold center. Okay, and then I'll save the red one. Let's see. I had used in that video, which now I'll tell you, I guess they discontinued these journey dots. Use any kind of glue dot you want, or you could use inline tape or double-sided tape, or you know, of course, liquid glue. Sometimes it takes liquid glue a little longer to set on, you know, things that are shiny. So I'm going to use, well, actually, no, I'm wrong. I'm so totally wrong with this. Because this is not the mirrored gold, where it's gold, you know, on each side, just like this, okay? I told you wrong. There's the gold side, okay? If that was gold on gold, that glue dot would be great. But with this, we have paper, so sticking to the foil, it would dry a little bit quicker. Not so much like it takes it a minute for the foil on foil to dry. But I'm going to just squeeze a glue dot on here, because now they don't have these anymore. So let's use them up. Okay, I'm going to put that right there. Okay, just nice. And then let's take a look at this little gold piece. Now this I definitely will use. Look at how pretty. Oh, you know what I meant to get is the tails. Let me get the tails. There's like a snowman in here, and it's part of the wreath collection from last year. Oh, I wanted to take out a poinsettia. Let's take those out. And this one too. And let's see, I wanted the little tails. Come on, here they are. Right here. To the bow. Okay, there we go. All right, now that looks so cute. Let me get a dot. And I'll put it on the wrong side. I'm just gonna make a couple to show you guys how this cuts, you know. So you might want to try it. So let's see, it has that little hump kind of at the bottom there. Just line everything. Isn't that pretty? That's a really pretty bow. Okay, so let's do this. I'm going to do that in red, just like that. Oh, now see, I'm going to have to get some gold. I might. I don't know. Wait a minute. We'll see. Here, all of a sudden, I'm making things. I don't know. Okay, yes. See, I wanted this little piece goes on here. So, this like, oh, I could just put it back there, right? I wonder why that's like that. I guess if you wanted to put it in the front. Yes, if you wanted to maybe put it in the front. I don't know. I'm going to put it in the back, though. I like it like that. Okay, that's what we'll do. So let me get another dot. I'm sure if I looked at a picture, I would be like, oh, yeah, that's what that's for. But it has to be for the top of that scarf at some point. You know, wherever that you're going to put the tail. Or how you're going to set your bow. So I'm just going to put this right back here. Just like that. And I'm happy with that as a bow. Look how pretty that came. That really came out nice. I'll save that little red piece too. I always put it in the bag. Okay, now let's do these two, and I'm coming over here where there's a little bit of the paper, okay? But it's a poinsettia, okay? So let's just see. So you get two of the small ones. And these are pretty intricate, you know, the little veins of the leaves. But it's holding its color pretty well with the red, right? Let's just do this one in green. Just because we can. Does it matter? I don't think so. Let's see how this holds, because this is bigger. You know, so you wonder with the base of it being white, you know what I'm saying? That how, but look at that. Well, I'm impressed. Honest to goodness, that makes a pretty poinsettia. You could even put both of them on top of that and have the green underneath. Ooh, that would look so pretty, right? Are you allowed to have a green poinsettia? I don't even know. Does it matter? We're crafting. That is really pretty. I'm going to just do that because I like that a lot. Let's go ahead and we'll work with our dots. I'll stick one here. But like I said, these dots are gone. I looked for them. So they are no more. Right there. I'm going to alternate those leaves, right? And let me get another dot. See, I love them because they were like this. And then, you know, I could kind of, I didn't have to touch it at all. But, hey, we'll find something else, right? As much as I use them, I don't use them that much, so I might have these for a while. Except the cellophane just attacks me. Okay, let's put this here. There we go. Just like that. Now those dots were just a little bit big. I see a little bit of glue. Let's move this. So you know, we can't leave it like that. Crystal mix, because it'll pick up some color. And I'm going to get a large one. Right here. And there, oh my goodness. And there we go. A bow and a poinsettia. Very pretty. Just testing out the color to see how it goes, you know, through the die cutting, if the white paper shows through or what. I have to admit, the more solid the paper, or I'm sorry, the more solid the die, the better this is. See how these etchings in here are larger, you know, of course, than these little leaves kind of thing in here. So I will say that the larger, the better. But I'm kind of happy with both of these. I'll use these on a project. So look for those on an upcoming card. Well, anyway, thank you so much for watching just a little video here on how to make your own glimmer paper with your foil, just in case you run out of a color or you need something that's totally color matching what you're doing. This is a great way to do it. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time.